Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. In addition to that, if you're interested in joining any of our games, we do have open slots available in our Friday early campaign and our Tuesday campaign. All you have to do is reach out to me, be like, yo, I want to play. And then we'll try to get you seated and situated. I think that's going to be everything for me. So let's get into the action, everybody. Alrighty, Bart, what happened last session?
So, last session, we were found to be keeping an eye on a situation. We finished beating the shit out of some sand people, looked into the chest that they were guarding, and inside they found a blue-green trench coat, essentially. Platinum trimmings and gilding. One of the most exquisite artifacts that any of us had ever seen. We decided to break for camp and keep an eye on the area with the. No, sorry, we didn't end up breaking for camp. It was just Sandy decided to poke around the area with sea invisibility to check and see if we're being scried upon again. Fortunately, looked as though we were in the clear. We checked out the armor, and it turned out to be the Mage's Hub, a robe for an unarmored individual, giving them bonuses to saves and immunity to crits. Clearly, a item made for silk to try and defend against Bartikov's mighty strength. The priestess that we had knocked unconscious, as she seemed to be relatively innocent in this situation and unaware that she was traveling with these sand monsters. She woke up. We sort of explained the situation to her, explaining that Silk is a genocidal maniac. Want her to be careful of the Iman and the Al-Maj. To find out that she is part of the Iman. Then challenges her by saying that she wouldn't want to be the person who blindly followed something to the end without questioning it at all. And she seemed to at least come to the realization that things weren't quite what she seemed and something suspicious is going on. So while we didn't earn ourselves an ally, we at least gained another skeptic. We also learned that further into the desert, there is another purple sandstorm. During the rain caused by the water primordial, all that purple sand washed into some tar pits a little bit further up, which we are currently located at. Fen brings up the question that in the conversation with the priestess, everyone seemed very surprised about him being a druid. She explains that there are just simply none left, and that the Zyrans, who met his unfortunate demise, no idea how, was the last of a group of people called the Mercy Folk, a tribe of druids closely tied to the elementals. Zyrans joined Casino after his tribe was massacred, but those people used to be incredibly sensitive to understanding the elementals in ways that regular people can't. It's about 120 years ago that this happened, before the Dwergar that we were speaking to came onto the scene. Zyrans was also the fire speaker of that tribe, someone who spoke to the fire elementals on this plane to ask for some appeasement from the heat of the desert. Somebody then escorts the priestess away from the group and points her in the right direction to make her way back to Casino. Comes back cleaning his hands of something. We head up northwards, choosing to hug close to the mountainside to try and steer clear of the tar pits to the best of our ability. While we're doing this, Sandy tries to reinforce a psychic connection that he'd made with one of these sand monsters. It's kind of like an insectoid creature that seemed to have been part of some greater hive mind. So he tried to graft a psychic link with its severed head. He is sucked into a sort of hallucination space where he sees hundreds of these insectoid creatures peering into his mind as he peers back, and sees a giant brain deep at the center of this hive gazing back at him. Cat recognizes the psychic link, tries to dispel the magic, but somebody hears that the brain is hungry. Outwardly, we then ensue into a fight with some more of these insectoid people. Goes pretty sketchy, but eventually we manage to get through them with a little bit of closeness with death from Vance due to getting singled out, but we get over it eventually. After the fight, we force march through the dunes to get out of the territory of these insectoid creatures and arrive in the canyon in the Heartless Dunes, facing down the first tar pit of the Purple Sands. Sam D gathers up a bottle of it for research, polymorphs into a bird to investigate ahead, and Cat can cast Detect Magic to see that the pool in front of us itself is actually emanating some transmutation magic. In the pool, we see a set of plate armor, which promptly turns into a metallic ooze and attacks Vance. We find that this creature can actually eat through armor and metal, even that of a magical nature, although a little bit more slowly. Eventually, we manage to overcome the creature with no damage to anyone's priceless, newly begotten artifacts. That is where we ended the session, I believe.
So, there you stand, catching your breaths from the recent battle here in the Purple Tar Pits.
Let's not touch anything else that we do not need to, please.
And here I suspect that that was not our goal.
Alright.
I guess a lesson learned is better than none at all.
Vance, are you alright?
I'm no worse at the end of this one than I was at the end of the last one.
Do you need healing?
I think I mostly just need a rest. I am pretty rough, but
Then let's make it through here, and then we'll rest.
I would like you all to start at Psalm D for your marching order through here. Whoever's in the front is going to be responsible for the perception checks.
Do we want to put Finn up front?
I can go up
It's
front.
okay. I can do it. I'm trained in these things. Everyone stay behind me.
All right. So Bart, Katarine, Psalm D. I assume you're not standing in the tar pit. Okay. Where are you guys putting Fen and Vance? Remember, Monkey's following behind, dragging the cart with him.
I suggest putting the giant shapeshifter as a bit of a buffer between Vance and the rest of the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll put Fen behind me to protect me.
So the two in the front. Perception
You're
check,
supple,
please.
soft puppy.
Yes.
Can I give advantage to Bardakov?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh,
16.
So Bardakov rolled a 16. As you stand here, Bart, you look at the pile of ooze right there, and you're about to continue moving forward, but you notice that there's more of those creatures inside that seems to just be bubbling and like pushing against the rock and eating at minerals inside of it. You have a feeling this place is probably pretty dense with these creatures. It doesn't seem to notice you quite yet, but who knows how long that'll last.
Looks like
If you don't do something about it.
Looks like there's another one. We should try and sneak past. They don't seem actively aggressive. If we have to fight it, we have to fight it. But we should at least try not to.
I agree. That would be good.
Maybe we
Let's
can
try and be
distract it with a
sneaky.
scrap of metal.
That as well. Do we have any sort of inexpensive thing that someone would not mind losing?
I mean, I could toss a dagger or something in there.
Probably best that we toss it away from us.
Right. Like perhaps on the other side of the pool so we could pass?
So I'll throw a dagger up against kind of that wall. Try and
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Can I stop, Vance?
Sure.
You could just have me mage hand it over there.
oh, you can if you want.
They're relying on accuracy, just, place it there.
Okay, here, I'll hand him one.
I will mage hand it over.
All right, Samdi, this is your mage hand right here. You can control it now. So you can show me. Keep in mind it has to stay within 30 feet of you, I believe.
60
right?
actually, since I used a feat to get a
Cool.
better mage hand.
Then we're going to ignore the radius and just assume it's within 60 feet of you.
I'm pretty sure
Anywhere you can see is within
I'm
60
pretty
feet.
sure this map is not 60 feet across. Oh, wait, I lie.
Yeah, but anywhere you'll be able to see is 60 feet. So you're fine.
Yeah.
So you have the hand dangle the dagger where the ooze is, pulling its attention up towards it as it begins like elongating its body, trying to get up towards it. I would like everybody to roll me a stealth check with advantage because Samdi is
Oh
being helpful.
yeah.
I'm imagining
Big
this.
fuck.
I'm imagining that this looks like how.
I mean, I'm literally
Like-
made of noisy food.
You are.
I'm assuming this looks like how that iron deposit sludge thing acts with magnets.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
A second, I'm trying to get Fenn's data sheet open. I forgot I have to run Fenn.
Yes, you do.
Assuming it will open his data sheet.
Yeah, it lagged for me a little bit. I think he has just a lot of things on there.
He is the druid.
Yeah.
Druids do have a lot of things.
Oh my lord. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna roll a d20. I know his stealth is pretty close to mine, if not the same as mine, because we both roll pretty high. He rolled up at least a 20. That's probably higher, but I still can't get it to open his
Let me try.
sheet.
His stealth is 8.
Yeah, so it's the same as mine. So 25 for him. Same as me, actually.
So average of 19. You all managed to sneak past the ooze. Take your intervals of movement by 20s, please, and everybody stay in your line. Go ahead, Bart. You have to lead. You chose this path. You can't just sit behind and wait for everyone else to go.
Meh.
As you round the corner here, you see that there's a lot more of the ooze that seems to be separating from inside of the canyon from whatever metals lied underneath. Not sentient yet, but just squeezing and filtering out, creating a very thick coating of that tar-like substance across the walls in this horrid landscape. I would like a survival check from anybody proficient in survival or alchemical supplies.
And survival.
And
I suppose I should.
I'm gonna
check that
try. I'm gonna
see.
try and reload roll 20 and see if I can open up Fen. Then
Well, Samdi figured it out. Samdi, you look at your little canary that begins collapsing on your shoulder. And when you smell the air, there's gas. Something smells explosive in the environment.
Well then, I kind of look at the canary, step away from it.
Well, it's on your shoulder.
No, not the canary itself. Step away from the gas.
Oh, okay.
Just like slightly, and I'm going to send a message to everyone. There's a gas building up in that canyon. And if anyone looks over, I point at the canary who is currently dying on my shoulder.
We should perhaps move a little faster then.
I mean, if all of you go ahead, it's just going to explode. I could light the match.
That's
Immune
better
to
than-
fire damage, motherfuckers.
Yes, but your eardrums won't.
Who knows who
You've been
might-
blinded. Let's see how you act deafened.
I wear bucket helm. You think I do not already have tinnitus? Silly lizard.
What'd you say?
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus. David Tinnitusm.
Look, I get taken the piss out of for calling it tinnitus here. It's tinnitus over in the UK.
What do
Right.
you want to do?
Let's continue and then. And if we do
You
not
should make
have
haste.
to, we don't have to explode it, but we will see whenever we get to that point, eh?
Just try and hold your breath. And, Joey, how's the bird? Is it just dead already, or
No, it's not dead already. It just collapsed on your shoulder.
can I hold my breath and place it in my mouth?
Absolutely. One thing that lizard folk get to do is hold their breath
Right, cool.
without chewing.
I don't think it will let me chew it. It'll fight back.
So you pop the bird inside your mouth, and everybody, what is your con modifiers? Because you can hold your breath a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your constitution modifier. Excluding Samdi, he gets that plus 10.
Jesus Christ, zombie.
For me. I mean, that's actually a
was-
pretty weak source for a crocodile.
Yes, but I'm crocodile human.
I'm still trying to see if I can get a character sheet to pull up.
Are you using Explorer?
I
Or
use
Edge.
Edge.
Yeah, Edge. Edge is
Why?
the best. Okay. It takes up less resources on your computer and your internet. Roll 20 is a fucking data dope.
Sure. Here I am using Roll20 on Chrome.
Yeah, that's why you lag. Try using the other one.
No, I lag because I live in.
I use
bumfuck
Chrome for
nowhere.
everything else I do.
That-
I use Chrome for everything else I do except Roll20. So yeah. So can you guys type it out? Because I can't remember when you visually show
Oh,
it.
yeah,
That's,
yeah.
that's not how my brain works. Yeah. 3. So Cat can hold her breath for 4 minutes. Bart can hold his breath for 4 minutes.
We have the same comm modifier. That's hilarious.
In Rus, they build them strong.
They do.
Need good constitution for drinking potato juice.
Vance, you are at a 2.
Okay.
Fen. He's at a 2. So 3 minutes, 3 minutes.
I at least got mine to open. I still can't get Fens to open. Oh, wait. Maybe?
Maybe?
Hey, all right. I got both character sheets open. Now just don't close any.
Yeah, just don't touch anything now.
Don't touch it.
And also, Samdi, keep in mind, none of them are, well, they don't seem very smart, so you might want to explain what else not to do when you're walking through gas.
Yeah, I'll just do that mentally.
Okay.
Use it.
Nothing that burns or ignites.
I also suggest not kicking rocks with a metal boot.
Oh, we were in a flint cave.
Go ahead and keep moving.
You want to run that? You want to run that risk?
Another 20 feet. Go ahead.
He's immune to fire damage. He can do what he wants. It's the rest of us.
He would kill you.
I think that would fall.
As you find your way over there, Bart, you look forward, and yet again, there's a new ooze inside of this large piling that seems to be scraping around the walls, pulling out chunks of minerals and metal and just chewing on it. Your previous dagger got consumed by this one over here when it inevitably slingshot itself up to grab it.
I guess I'll just I think my javelins have metal tips, so I'll just take a javelin and huck it in the I'll arc shot it over the ooze so it lands in the back of the pool, just so it turns
Making
away.
Making an attack will break your stealth.
Not making an attack;
Somebody-
it's lobbing an object.
That's making an attack.
Something, do you want to drop it?
You're not just tossing a javelin, you're fucking yeeting it to get it over there.
Something.
Yes. I will psychically make it float.
The javelin?
Yeah, the javelin.
Make sure you're removing these things from your character sheets.
Uh,
The ooze begins sloshing and sliding up the ridges, climbing about as fast as it normally walks.
it's all free.
Well, that's a climbing speed, fuckers.
And you can keep on moving, everybody.
I think telekinesis. It's free.
Yeah.
Just had to waste.
Trying-
Just had to waste the fucking feet for it.
I mean, good feet. So you rounded the corner and then started heading south, Bart?
Sure.
Move, cat. Oop.
Now you come across this opening where, Bart, you see up ahead, it splits into two different directions. One has a large pile of ooze, far larger than the rest of them thus far. The tar seems to be boiling much more chaotically, and it stretches on for about 80 or so feet before coming over to a cliff's edge. And then there's a different thin pathway to wander through.
Yeah, but we'll do the whole military sign language thing of don't go that way. That looks like a shit idea.
Cat is the only one who understands.
We have the earrings. Don't
Yes.
go to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
left, folks.
Oh yeah. we
I
do have that.
sent Bart a message. You do realize we can still talk to each other without opening our mouths. There's like a lot of different ways to do that nowadays.
Yeah, we
Oh
have.
yeah. Don't
So,
walk into the
continues-
gigantic pit.
You need to tell me twice.
Alrighty. Now, Fen is going to have to drop his wild shape form to fit through this narrow passage.
What form is he in? Is it snake?
Something that's large. Is he snake?
He's pretty much always a snake, isn't he?
I thought he
Well,
was
then a snake will
yeah.
slither. Yeah. It's labeled as size large, so it's like. But yeah, snakes are thin. They're just long. That's fine. You all continue moving down.
Yes.
Oh, why not?
You come across another passage that opens in two directions. One leading to the right, you hear a grinding noise coming from. And to the left, over here, you don't hear anything. Except the boiling of tar.
What kind of grinding noise? Like stone on
Roll me-
stone?
Roll me a survival check. 13.
Higher.
It's a familiar enough sound to you of metal on stone. Like a sharpening of a blade. Not exactly like a sharpening, but like the same
Yeah.
resonance of it just scraping across.
I'll take a couple of steps forward and like peer down.
See that there's one of these oozes in here, but it seems to be holding onto this large chunk of metal and scraping it from side to side against the different ooze, and that different ooze's back is hardening against it.
Nope. No need to go that way, folks. This way. There's another ooze though. Keep quiet.
The other one seems to be in the pool. Before you move any closer, looking out in this direction, just scanning, you see that it has these tendrils off the back of it that has picked up these rocks with little shards of metal inside of them, pulling it into its body and consuming them. Everyone else, you can catch up if you would like.
Catherine pulls out a dagger for Samdi.
Somebody will continue to do the quid pro quo. That's not the right
Alrighty.
one. Is
For
it?
this one, I need you to roll me a performance check to grab its attention. It seems to be less paying attention to consumption and more just like almost learning, investigating the environment. Samdi,
What? Sorry.
roll me a performance check, please.
Sorry. And welcome back to Teaching Abominations About the World.
20. You dangle the dagger in front of its face, but it seems to just throw one of the pods up to try to grab at it. And what do you do to try to grab its attention?
Probably just making it spin, kind of like a mobile.
A mobile?
Mobile, kids thing. It spins in front of the crib.
Yeah, a mobile.
I guess I shouldn't have expected you to know what that is, but
Yeah, I don't like those things.
it's
Kids,
it's
not
it's the
mobile.
thing that it's the thing that people hang on top of the cribs and it spins to keep them entertained while they're in the crib. It dangles stuff.
Okay, I get. So you're just dangling it around, and the creature seems to like keep putting the pot up there, and then tilt its head to watch it. And you see the eye of the ooze is just tracing around, following it. As it begins elongating its body, you see the entire tar pit itself sloshing with it, being one large entity inside of the pit itself. But it seems to be suitably distracted.
Well, that's nice. I'll just tell everyone. All right, let's go.
In going downwards in this path, and you hear the grinding sound echoing down in this direction as well, Bart, but you don't see any creatures quite yet.
I'm gonna like message everyone to hold back a second while I take a few hesitant steps forward and see that those are just two more ooze pits. And then start to signal for them to come with and head down this way.
Now, this is a very narrow passageway. I would like all of you to roll me an acrobatics check to get through it. Aside from Fen, who is a snag.
Snack.
Why is it the tiniest person?
Two
Don't
dummy
worry.
thick.
Don't worry. I can still fuck this up.
Okay, I feel better.
Katarine's dump truck ass preventing her from getting through.
So, wait a second. Group average, 21 plus 15 plus 3 minus 1 divided by 4. The group's average is a 10 on acrobatics.
Cat bringing down the standard.
Look, we are not dainty people.
I did just
Honestly,
fine.
I'm surprised that Bart, the walking tin man, got out of there without scraping against it like he's the next fucking new age earth digger.
So, Kat and Samdi, as you are moving, you both catch different portions of your clothing on the rocks and begin scraping and
It's a new
cutting
adamantine.
against it.
Gotta get used to it.
Oh, yeah. So it doesn't break your cloak, but it does scrape, and you all hear screeching sound as it goes across it. So Bart would have made it through. Kat would have been second. Samdi would have been there as well.
Hey, Misha.
Vance would have been right here, and Fen would have been squeezing through without an issue. As this ooze's attention snaps down to that alleyway. Hey, guys.
Fuck.
Why don't you roll me initiative, please?
Fuck.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Nope.
That's
Not an option in this encounter.
Sorry, I was clicked on Misha.
Come on.
Moving
I
him out of the way.
swear to Christ, that's 2 nat ones.
You did just tell God to go fuck himself.
Let's see here.
Look, I've done that multiple times and it's only backfired twice.
I think that's a pretty good average.
It's going to try to lick you in the eye.
Maybe.
I swear to Christ, you bring up that eye thing again, I will murder you.
It has to be a frog in order for that to be a dangerous threat.
I'm trying to find... Alright, so it has a plus
Hi, baby.
2.
Ah! No! My coffee!
Yo, coffee can fuck it.
It's okay. It's a mug and had a lid on it. We're good.
A mug with a lid. Or a novel concept.
Alrighty. Fen is the first one reacting as its attention moves down into this corridor, and it seems to have its eyes go buggy with excitement. What will Fen do?
And here I thought we could adopt it.
Vance?
Fen, I don't know what Fen's gonna do.
Hide it.
Can you not loot his character
No,
sheet?
I got it. I have it open.
Okay.
Can he get past everyone or?
Yeah, he could crawl around everybody, no problem if he wanted. But he's in the back,
Right.
and it's this ooze that's reacting.
Oh, it's the one behind us that's reacting.
Yeah. It was distracted, but the noise pulled its attention away.
All right. Well, we'll actually cast one of his spells for once, since he made fun of the fact that I didn't cast any spells last time.
Can he cast in
Oh
his
no, he
slang
can't
form?
cast in that form, can he? I forgot about
I
that.
don't believe so, not
I
yet.
never played druids. I guess he'll just take up. He'll defend, whatever that is, dodge.
Dodge? All right, he takes the dodge action. Katarine, you look back and you see the ooze is reacting.
I'm going to hit it with Area of Frost.
Make sure that if you are casting a spell with a herbal component, you have to breathe to do that.
Right. With the gas, is there a negative to the breathing?
Just breathing it in is relatively just a negative.
Some
take the
mega
risk.
sulfur up in here.
I'll take the risk.
Alrighty. 26 for 15 cold damage. You all watch as a large ray strikes across the creature, immediately making it look much more frigid. And some of the components of it begin hardening faster. All done?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Vance, here you go.
I will cast Hypnotic Pattern, which is only somatic and material.
Is this a charm effect?
It does not. It does say it's. Yeah, it is becomes charmed for the duration.
All right. You twist your fingers and throw up a hypnotic pattern, and the creature seems to look up at it, intrigued, and then go back to all of you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I don't really have anything else to do. I need to wait for everyone to get out of my way so I can run. That's it. I'm done. That was my action.
The ooze is going to slither forward towards Fenrith and will begin trying to slam its two pseudopods against his reptilian hide. He has disadvantage on these, though. So this is a +9 to hit. 9 + 9 is 18. I believe that hits.
Yeah, his armor class is 15. I'm not sure what it is in his current form, but
less. I know
Yeah.
it's less. That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage as the pod slams against the hide and starts ripping out some of the scales. Second
I
attack.
wish I knew what he was, because I don't.
Giant snake.
Uh,
He's a giant snake.
Because I don't know its hit points. I'll look it up.
Giant constrictor. Giant constrictor has 60 hit points. All right, now the second attack is an 11, which will miss the giant constrictor snake, I believe.
Yeah, it's
it
a
has
12.
an AC of 12.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Spider. Spider?
I accidentally hit
Scooter?
Misha's.
Oh.
When I was trying.
Misha will just go on your
Yeah.
turn, make it easier. Bart!
Sweet. Fuck. Well, I guess we're fighting it. I'm going to Misty Step next to it, using a second spell slot.
Does that have a verbal component?
The only component is verbal.
All right, so you have to take a breath and you teleport your way over there.
Yep. And then I will begin to fight. And yeah, I'm just going to smack it with my longsword.
Go for it.
Do I have advantage?
Oh. No, you didn't fish for that crit.
I did not.
Oh.
23.
23 hits, though.
That's 6.
9.
No, sorry, it's not a hexblade curse, so it's just 6.
Anything else?
No, I'm okay for the moment.
Somebody. Here we
Told
go.
me the world was gonna know me. Well, here I am. Just here. Just purely hating everything that's happening at the moment. Have like a quarter of a mind to just immolate and make the whole fucking world explode. But I am just going to I am going to use one sorcery point to is it everything's fucking horrible. Alright, fuck it. We're doing it live. 2 sorcery points. Subtle cast haste on Barty Boy.
Oh, yes.
And my movement to just get out of this goddamn crevice. I'm so done with this world.
Alrighty. I need you to give me a acrobatics or athletics check, depending on how you want to get past Katarine. If you want to be nimble, if you want to shove her the fuck out of the way.
I've got a bird in my mouth. Don't fucking mess with me.
Pushes you against the wall and keeps getting the fuck out of there.
It's cool.
All done, Samdi?
Santi is done with this. Santi is
Ben.
going to leave that depart.
I guess Fen will attack then, since. What does it have? It can do a bite. It looks like it's just a bite. Because I don't see that it could do both. Oh, well, that's supposed to be what 1d20. not 12d20. So the first one was a 2. So I rolled an 8 to hit. So that would be a miss. As much as I would love for him to have 12 attacks,
He does not. He has 1. Alrighty, that's his go. Cat.
We're just doing the same thing again. We're gonna Ray of Frost that son of a bitch. No,
Nice.
we're not. I got
She's stupid,
shoved.
but she got spirit.
Wow. You throw out another one of
It's
these.
right when Somebody barrels over me.
Alrighty.
Just we'll blame it on Somebody.
Wow, this is going well. Vance! Or wait, did you want to move, Cat?
Why do I want to do that?
Lance has really nothing he can do. He's basically out of daggers. And doesn't have any attack spells. So I think Vance is just going to stay behind Fen in case I need to repair Bart's armor again.
Very good. Know your place.
That is my
You are
current
not-
place.
You're not only a heel slut, you're a heel slut for my armor.
Then I'm done.
All right.
Please,
Well,
don't use that derogatory term. Heel bitch.
Only meaning of
Heel
pocket
hoe.
healer.
pocket potion.
Just a pocket
Okay.
repair van.
Alrighty. The ooze that was pounding on Fenrith senses something delicious and metallic from Bart.
Get.
And will begin pounding on you instead.
Yes, bad.
I'm sorry.
Spray bottle.
That is a plus 9 to
Ah,
hit.
Jesus.
Plus
25?
9!
Yeah.
Fuck. Yes, that hits.
Alrighty. 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and you see parts of your armor starting to rip and open up as it is trying to rip it apart off of you.
Stop.
The second one connects. Each attack, diffusion, it chooses to lose 15 of its hit points. It will do that on both of those, so it loses 30 hit points. However, your armor is currently broken off of you and granting you no benefit of defense. That is its turn. Bart.
Remember how I warned you about breaking the armor? And he would just make the next character a living hell for you?
That's the mechanic, diffusing touch. The armor's not broken, it's broken off of you. And you do not currently gain any benefits. It needs to be fixed.
Well, incandescent rage. I don't have channel divinity left. No. I mean, yeah, sure, we'll do that. I'm gonna channel divinity, vow of enmity this thing, because vengeance. I do need to just adjust my crit range though, because it's not 20. It's not 19 rather. And then we're just gonna take my my hasted attacks. Triple advantage, because fuck you, bitch.
Fish to hit. Okay, that hits.
Oof. Yeah. For 9.
9. 9. Fish to hit.
No.
Wow.
That misses.
Wow. Come on, people. Why? Why does this exist? I have a plus 9.
Plus 9. 19 just barely hits.
Okay. We will pop a first level Divine Smite on this, so it's just 2d8. An extra 11.
Extra 11. You end up slamming your weapon against it multiple times in a fit of rage, one of them not fully colliding, but now throwing away your training in order to just try to kill this creature. All done?
Actually, have we worked out if the walking into the tar pits is detrimental to your health?
None of you have tried yet.
Fuck it, my armor's already broken. I'm gonna walk behind it. I'm immune to disease anyways, and fuck it.
Yep. Solemn D.
Zombie?
You're muted.
Unmuted. Uh, the Gallimuses, they've been purely metallic up until now, right?
Yes.
Uh, oh yeah, I guess I can't really do that. God, there's nothing I can do. I will just instead attempt to cast Chill Touch with using another set of 2 sorcery points, I believe, for Subtle Spell. 1 point. It's 2 for Quickened, so I'll just, yeah. Subtle Spell the bitch with a Chill Touch.
All right.
It's the bad touch.
16 does
10
not hit.
necrotic. Oh, yeah, you don't have advantage with that.
Unfortunate. But happens.
Unfortunate indeed. Of course.
Anyway, that's my turn. I'm just over here.
All right. Ben will now go.
Fen will attack.
$16 plus. I
He
believe
has-
his plus is going
He's got advantage, so his second, so it's a 20. Is that correct?
Natural 20.
Hey!
Let's go.
Oh, there it is. Fen did. Oh, where is the? I have too many things open. It does 2d8 plus 4, so 48 plus 4, right?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Whew, that is a good chunk of damage
It's a
on
good
it.
bite.
Oh, it's looking pretty rough now. All done?
Yes.
Cat.
I'm just going to move Bardock for a second so I can see the health bar. Okay.
Getting there.
Going to use an advantage. And additional 1d2. 4th level witch bolt
Ooh. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
at advantage. Using one of them. Please work. 26 for 26 damage.
Oh. Hey, consistent.
Hey!
You shoot out a dazzling ray of light over at the creature, and the lightning starts arcing and ricocheting off of it, stretching across into many of the minerals in the canyon itself. And it is looking very, very rough.
I didn't do it! Damn it!
Not dead. It's getting there, but it's not dead.
Alright, then I maintain concentration on it.
And
I'm just happy it didn't set anything off.
oh yeah, you have to move in to be able to see it for Witch Bolt.
Ah, perfect.
You need a direct line to it.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, Vance.
Why not? I will. Oh, that's. I don't have advantage.
$21 does hit
Okay.
though. And you have sneaky
Sneaky sneak.
or 15 exactly. Zaxxes, how do you want to do this?
I think I imagine I'm just going to try and cut it in half in revenge for me having to repair armor yet again.
As you run over to the creature with your scimitar, you see it's looking at Bart's armor, and you see a hunger inside of it, ready to just consume that mythological metal. And you run and slice through, aiming for where the eye is. That collapses the creature to the ground in a pile of slowly hardening ooze.
Get out of the tar, and I will fix that.
This is permanent. I'm going to be exceptionally fucking angry.
I will attempt to mend it. I'll break out the lyre and.
All right. As you begin casting the mending from your lyre, it does begin to slowly remend. Unfortunately, you're going to have it taken off of him completely and then put back on to do that.
Is it at least like staying on now?
Well, right now it's like on your shoulders, but it's giving you no benefit.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just like your chest is wide open. It's just ripped open. The creature was trying to rip it and peel at it, kind of like a taffy.
Sure.
It can be fixed, but you're gonna need like a short rest to fix it with mending.
Okay. It's working, Vance, but we should make a move. Let's find somewhere safer to do this. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
So everybody keeps walking. Everybody who took a breath during that combat, breathing in the air, and as everybody who's ever been in a fight knows, you breathe a lot while you're fighting. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Used to breathing in shit. I smoke too much.
True. Your lungs are like, nothing new here.
This is just an average day.
Right. So, sorry, Bart, you're the only one who failed.
Does Fen roll with the constrictors or with his?
Constrictor's con his proficiency if he has it. But he also didn't cast any spells or do anything.
He did bite something, though.
You can bite night.
Right. Yeah, he's fine. Like, casting a spell, like, you know, like, that's different than just...
I didn't cast a spell other than one that only required somatic, but I didn't fight.
You didn't need to make the save.
Okay. I thought you said because we fought, we had to...
No, if you can hold your breath that amount of time, no problem.
Oh, okay.
It's just, if you opened your mouth to vow of enmity, bitch at it, cast a verbal component spell, shit like that, you know, like...
Yeah, no, then...
But Bart, you begin feeling very dizzy, and momentarily as you're passing through the area, you kind of collapse backwards, and Fen's snakehead just, like, lets you fall, and then bites and picks you up to carry you out. You're conscious, you're having
Woozy.
difficulty doing much. Yeah. As you all are tracking out of this canyon, you travel for roughly about 4 minutes or so. At this point, I need Vance and I need Fen to give me Constitution saving throws. Since your breath, you could not hold it longer than 3 minutes. Everyone else could hold it 4 or longer.
Well, there's Vance. And
also, what's the Constrictor's con? Because we should be using that instead of his.
The Constrictors is 1. So it's 1 lower.
Okay, so it's even faster that his.
And he would have rolled a 20 as the snake instead of a 21.
Oh yeah, he's fine then. Vance, you also get in that woozy state where you have to be carried out for that last minute. as everybody exits out the end of this canyon, breaking back out into the desert. But at this time, it is nighttime out here. You all can finally start breathing, and Samdi, the bird, begins moving around in your mouth and biting your tongue. Not dead, just, becoming more active.
I spit him out.
This whole place is terrible.
This is not. Yes, I completely agree. And I'm casting the hut.
Sitting on the outskirts of the Heartless Dunes, you've made it much further up north within one day of travel, but a lot of tiring events transpire. Bart and Vance, after spending 1 hour with fresh air, you begin feeling completely fine once again. Just breathing in the air and allowing your lungs to fill with fresh oxygen. Whew. Well, made it.
How far away from the dunes do you think we walked before making camp?
That's up to y'all.
5 seconds.
No, much more than that. Maybe 30 minutes to 45.
I have a request. Before we head that much further out, can we take a short rest to repair my armor while we are close by? There is something I must do.
Sure. I won't mind a short rest.
Alrighty. So you all sit down outside of the dunes, where the craggy area of all of these gallium oozes are. And Vance, you begin fixing with mending. Everyone rests up. An hour goes by. No issues, everybody. You all complete a short rest.
Excellent.
I'm gonna roll some hit
Are there
points
any
here.
Animals around?
There's the canary on Samdi's shoulder.
And something larger than that.
No vultures. Roll me a perception check. Let's see if you can find something. 12. Off in the distance, you see something that looks to be a large bird of some variety, but it's pretty far away.
Never mind, I'll do it myself. Once my armor's repaired, I'm gonna strike up my torch, walk back up to the entrance to the tar pits, and get to a point where I think I can lob it, and then just lob the torch as hard as I can.
You grab the torch. Give me an athletics check. See how far you can yeet.
Yeet.
That's torch.
Yay!
Use my game advantage for this.
We have 2, so.
Come on! Bullshit!
You throw it about 15 feet or so before it ignites the gas in the area. You're immune to fire damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the explosion engulfs you and stretches with multiple booms all the way back across 2.5 miles of these dunes. Everyone else watches. He gets consumed by the flames. And then you walk back out and, damn it, your undercoat got seared a little bit.
Yeah, so, I had a quick little brain fart and forgot that it got fixed right away.
Yeah, that's why I short rest.
Yeah. No, I was just like, oh, okay, I guess that's how it's gonna go.
Just
Yeah.
full on Sudoku. Cool. All right,
Ah, yes.
we can
Sudoku.
continue.
You all look back at the still pluming, just volumes and volumes of fucking fire sitting there, almost like an oil rig would look like.
That works, I guess. That's what I meant to do.
The amount of natural gases that thing's gonna burn for a while.
That is also a beacon for every hero in the area, so we should probably move.
They're welcome to walk into it.
You all travel 30 minutes away from the fire
Yes.
before setting up a camp. Jesus, you guys are funny. Alrighty.
Yeah.
He says
So-
as he adds a new landmark to his list of landmarks.
I have to. Yeah, like the Heartless Doom and like the Pluming Dooms, I guess. Like I'm gonna have to fix this map. Oh.
Not heartless anymore, but definitely fucking on fire.
Joey, for reference of what I want that landmark to look like now, Google the Darvaza gas crater.
Ah, yeah, the gateway to hell.
Yes.
Send me a link. Send me a link. Oh yeah, I actually have to.
How
note
long
this
has it been
down.
going on now?
Decades. Popular theory is that Soviet geologists intentionally set the natural gas reserve on fire in 1971, and it's still burning.
Oh yeah, I've
Notable
seen that.
places to see.
I just love
Sorry
it.
guys, I do have to like add this in like now or I will forget.
No worries.
While it's going on, but we'll just walk up to Sandy now. Sandy, bit of an odd question, but I don't suppose in your repertoire of oddities you have any glass vials.
Several.
Could I perhaps have one?
I dump out a glass vial of random yellow liquid.
What is in this?
It's blood.
It's yellow. Whose blood?
You don't want to know, honestly.
Good. Do you mind
Need
if
to
I
be
empty it
cleaned?
out?
Sorry, what did you say, Kat?
Does it need to be cleaned before you use it? Or are you alright mixing blood with whatever you're putting in there?
I mean, technically blood will be going in it, but if it needs, it should probably be clean first.
Fine. And prestidigitate.
Now I know.
I'll just keep that on my belt. For future reference. This is a surprise tool that will help us later.
Going to make sure that was put in correctly. Alright.
Okay. Old. And the Burning Heart Dunes, a 3-mile stretch of the northern Heartless Dunes. Randomly, the dunes ignited with a large explosion and
Randomly.
continue to blaze ever since. Nobody knows why.
Yeah.
This is for the other games. You guys know why.
Poor other party just comes along. Oh yeah, so you encounter this stretch of the desert. It's just on fire. Like
You
oh,
thought
cool.
the
So-
heat was bad to begin with.
Don't worry, we
Welcome
can
to
spin.
hell.
Don't worry, we can spin this and blame it on Soak.
Yes. You see that? He's burning our environment. I mean, it's a desert. He's burning a desert.
There were still living creatures in the fire. You killed them all. The bastard.
I'll start working on a song about how Silk started a perpetual fire in the desert.
Silk
We
started
didn't
the
start
fire.
It was always burning, and we don't know why.
I'm pretty sure Silk started the fire.
Oh, wait. Shit. I hit delete on accident.
Oops.
Oh!
Oh, there goes half our plan.
No. It was the marker. You're fine. Purple tar pits, now known as burning. Wait, not ruining. Burning heart. Congrats, everybody. You're shaping the world. For the better? Anyways.
In Bart's eyes, yes.
Are we swapping any of the watch orders? It's Monkey, Sumdi, Fen, Bart, Vance, Cat. And we're going to just say that you guys waited until Monkey got out.
Yeah.
I mean,
With your camels.
I mean, it had been an hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your camels.
Oh, poor
Monkey will be
Beatrice,
okay.
too.
I just be worried about the camel.
Monkey walks out. Hey, guys, what happened? The air tasted funny.
Yeah.
Just... He has a stupid con mod. Anyways.
Yeah.
So, watches are called for the evening. While you are lying there, drifting to sleep for each and every one of you, on the first watch, Samdi, you get a message in your head. I hope my little friend has treated you well, Samdi. I saw something gloomy in your future. I figured it would give you a benefit.
Definitely did reinforce my belief in your better judgment. It was, in fact, a good help. Hell, it even survived past it. Turns out we didn't have the freshest of air out here.
You have 4 words left.
I thank you, Mom. And I guess I'll end it with love.
You receive another message.
I think he overslept.
He did.
You received-
Oh, the baby.
Is he waking up?
Yeah.
Said I
now?
slept through my
He'll get there.
alarm.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He needs the
It's,
rest.
it's all right.
You receive another message in your head, Samdi. Well, Mama Vusi always looks after her favorite people. I think it's time more people learn about me. I'm happy to keep helping you if you desire.
I'll send back. I'd be happy to share the love. More people should care for their mama. Out of character, fuck yeah.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah.
The canary looks you in the eye. It blinks once and it has a humanoid-looking eye that just winks at you. I'll show you the benefits of being a follower of Mama Vusi here in a moment.
Oh, fuck.
Also, how do you like her music?
I enjoy quite a bit.
I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's time for us to go on break, everybody. We'll be right back. Be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you all had a fantastic day. Before we jump back into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in joining our community, you can do so through our Patreon. But that's going to be all my shameless self-promotion. Let's get back into it. Where last we left off, the party had wandered through the Heartless Dunes through a patch of this vile ooze that... Oh, sorry, that was not very pleasant to me. That was sentient and starting to attack things. You managed to venture all the way through them successfully, having to only fight a couple of them, and even the couple of them were leaving you all very harmed and tired from the encounters. Now, after all of that fighting, you walked outside of these dunes where you took a very quick rest, and Bart threw a torch like a damn sissy, but exploded the entire Heartless Dune stretch of 2 miles, turning it into the Burning Heart Dunes for that one little area. I'm sorry, you threw that so bad.
Double fours.
It was more like a passive lob into it. Like... And now creating a new landmark out here in the Abaquan Desert. You all traveled for about half hour more before sitting down and going to rest. Samdi received a mysterious message in his mind. Mama Vusi reaching out, confirming some suspicions he already had about her and her abilities. She offered him the chance to, see if she couldn't find more people to help out and to help you continue to do your work as well. Samdi graciously accepted, immediately turning this canary into his kind familiar. Now, this is where we begin. The watch orders. You and Monkey have your watch, Samdi. And you have to wake up Fen and Bart.
I walk over to sleeping Finn, I guess. I kick him in the shin.
Are you muted, Fen?
Oh, I'm not muted. What do you want?
Your turn.
You could just, be like, hey, bud, time to get up. It's fine.
Might be the fun in that.
You gonna kick Bart at least? Oh my god.
I'm gonna walk over to Bart. Contemplate it for a moment. I'm already his dealer. He has to deal with my shit. And I kick him in the shins as well.
Give me that sweet, sweet magic cocaine. Ah, fucking cock-sucking motherfucker. What?
It's your turn.
Ugh.
Just know I treat you all equally poorly.
Did anything happen?
Then with your passive, you see the canary on his shoulder looking at you with reptilian eyes and just smiling.
I think that thing huffed some of the sand.
Yeah, I don't like that. Whatever, it's fine. Sure. Yeah, it's my watch. I'll get up.
It looks over at you, Samdi, and because you understand bestial, you understand it when it communicates to you. Don't worry, Sherry. I'm going to keep watch for you as well.
Oh god.
Ben, of course, understands.
That's what I say. Oh god.
Hey, it's fine. And I just slightly scratch underneath the chin of it.
What's up?
Do our perception checks.
Well, we're still working with your perceptions.
Oh, okay,
We're just using static ones so we don't have to go through every Knights of Encounters. You rolled a 25.
Yeah,
Bart
I totally
rolled a
forgot I
12.
rolled a 25, yep. We'll keep that. keep that.
We're keeping what you guys rolled. The only vulnerable shift is 4th.
Just cat space.
However,
I think I rolled
there's a little bit of roll. Yeah, there is a little bit of role play in place. Samdi, as you go to sleep, lying backwards, at the tip of your snout, the canary just sits there, looking around and watching. Periodically, it looks at you, Fen, gives you a wink, and keeps watching. What'd you say?
Said I don't like that bird, Bartikov.
No, it is slightly disturbing.
Such predatorial eyes. Like, you know, like when you turn into a T-Rex and your eyes look like that? That's what that bird's eyes look like.
Hmm.
You don't think they're related, do you? Like, Hey, I'm trying to figure this word out. Generationally.
No.
The bird begins clapping its feathers together.
Fuck you.
No, I don't think that they're related. I just think that there's something fishy going on. But it's fine. We'll work it out.
Samdi, the name of this familiar is Camille.
Before
Carmilla.
Carmilla, before I went to sleep, I'm just gonna place like a jerky ration, basically in my mouth, just like it's a cigarette, and just let it eat that while I sleep.
Yeah.
That's totally what bird owners do.
It
is
1000%,
food in
actually.
put food in their
Can
mouth
confirm.
and let their birds, mama bird it out of them. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you get bloody lips.
No,
Like,
okay. When I said I mean like a cigarette, I'm placing like one end of it so it's sticking out.
No, I.
Mhm.
Yeah. It'll do it. It's fine. It'll just.
Look, it's a weird bird. I can do weird shit.
Bart, question.
Yes.
Do you think we go to all of these elemental places? We might find out about these druids everyone's talking about.
Maybe. If you want to find out more, we can definitely ask.
Well, I mean, what if they don't like us and then they don't want to talk? I mean, we don't exactly know what's here. I thought they said like this was like a race of things that has a spear there, and they're not like the nicest. This was like the one of the options out of the two.
We'll work on it. Don't worry.
I'm a little worried that I might have killed one of the only. Well, I might have been. I didn't kill him, but I might have been a part of us killing one of the only people that would have known anything about like where I came from.
I mean, doesn't at least one of us must be able to speak with dead? What did we do with Zyrens's corpse?
His corpse is eaten, I believe.
Oh.
And
Never mind.
his head might still be alive. But I think it's eaten. I believe Somni had his weird fucking thing that he summons, which why haven't we ever asked him, where's that come from? Why are you summoning that?
The Baron.
The Baroness. Yep. Do you not hear that?
Oh.
It even knows what it is.
Hmm?
Yeah, the bird knows who that is, apparently.
Bart, when you look at the bird, tweet, 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 tweet.
Trust me, it's
I don't
way more
like this
annoying
bird.
when you understand it.
Could
I
confirm.
don't doubt that. So
It's fine. At least I got the plane of fire was kind of cool, so at least I got to see like I guess what's more important to me than
Don't worry. We'll any options we have to find out more about that, we will explore. At the very least, I find it interesting, and I feel like the others would want to explore those options as well. Not just for your benefit, but for everyone's.
I can always just beat it out of Silk if I have to.
I would gladly assist you with that.
Since potentially this man has just been going on a cleansing rampage throughout the desert for hundreds of years.
This would not surprise me.
On anything that was potentially a threat to what he wanted to do, I guess. So taking out all the people that can, you know, control the elementals is kind of a big deal.
Well,
it makes me wonder, how has nobody else come and tried to like figure this stuff out? Like, there's
ignorance
nothing
is
else.
bliss. I can't imagine too many people spend time in amongst the desert.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of it.
But don't worry. If the druids are even a fraction as hardy and persistent as you are, there will still be some around, and we'll find them.
Maybe.
So, the two of you go about your watch. There's a pleasant glow to the south of you, coming from the Burning Heart Dunes, making these periodic large plumes that then settle down, but the glow is pretty consistent out there.
I was not expecting that to burn for so long. I feel like I may have done some permanent damage to the landscape.
No, it's perfect. Oh, fuck. Sorry. My bad, Bart.
Glad that Fox approves.
Beside you, there are two wolves.
Inside you, there are four
Both of them are
elementals.
fucking idiots.
One is an idiot. The other one is also an idiot. You are an idiot.
You calling me an idiot?
The bird is. Anytime I say something,
No.
blame it on the bird.
Nothing transpires during your watch, and then you end up waking up Vance. Vance, is there anything you would like to do during your watch other than keeping watch? You did?
No, I don't think I have anything special to do.
Already.
Gently wake Vance.
And your watch, you just sit there with the canary that continues watching. Cat is woken up for the final shift. Anything you wish to do? Kat?
I'm working on the word count here, but I would like to cast Sending to Nikri.
Remind me, Nikri, again.
Gray.
Notable. Oh.
Oh my god.
We wake up surrounded by the undead.
You did this, Joey. You allowed
You gave me this opportunity.
You gave her the tools.
All right, fine. You get to roleplay with
Doing that for the last year and a half. But anyway,
Wow. Wow. Ooh.
anyway. Focus in. Okay. I've got the first sending together, but I'm not sure about the second. So I'll give you a second to get everything together, but
Yep, working on
Want
it.
me to do your word count for you?
Well, I've got the first one. It's trying to figure out what I can fit into the second message.
All right, I got it.
A tyrant.
Hey, Sin, thank you.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
First sending.
Oh, we're not starting yet. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. First one. Do you want me to type it out as well, or?
Yes,
Okay.
please. Yes, please. That would make life much easier. Oh, I also have to edit named NPCs. Okay. Nikri, I go ahead and say it.
Nikri, I am Katarina in Casino. I learned about your tribe, and I believe I know who and why. We could use your help. We know that the Deva Pastille destroyed clans of the Sun Believers to take over the city. They said you survived. Please help us.
Alrighty. Now, you want me to tell you out loud what Gray has been doing?
Sure.
Hey, let me bring you over to the Commorder map.
You all gonna have to roleplay our other characters.
Yeah.
Just the one shot. Just the one shot. Just bring them back for a one shot. That could actually be
That
fun.
could be.
Yeah.
I miss
I
being
would
able.
feel
If you're
so
interested.
left out.
I'm.
How do you think I feel?
I miss nuking your nat 20s. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
'Cause she's a grave cleric.
You know, that's going to be the next battle. The old party versus the new party. Gray counters Bart.
Ah!
Time wizard.
So anyways, after the battle in the netted formation, as you gathered everybody up and started to head back to Alona, a couple of your companions went separate ways. The brothers decided to go check out Bear's Den in order to deal with a little bit of a situation with owl bears being rampant out there, and in order to hopefully learn more about these old druidic tribes that exist in Commorder, believing that there might be somebody out there who is cognizant and sentient. Your Valen companion headed back home in order to deal with a lot of diplomacy and diplomatic aspects of everything. Spalding and Gray were the last two remaining ones. Spalding asking Gray to just play the part as his girlfriend, quote unquote, in order to piss off his family. Completely platonic relationship.
Right.
Like, he vague interest and she maybe vague interest. I'm not creating fanfic here.
It's all right.
They do that. They do that in
They
their passive
both they
time.
do that on their own.
Yeah, I bet. So Gray ended up going back to Alona to check on her home, check on her. What was
The
it again?
pyramid with
Not
Longy.
the pyramid, yeah, and periodically wanders outside of Alona in order to gather rare items and things alongside Spaulding. They have traveled through the Wyvern's nest where Spaulding has wrestled wyverns, and Gray has managed to find an assortment of herbs that are incredibly poisonous to anybody who ever comes in contact with them. Physically comes in contact, like if you touch it, you can be poisoned. As well as many other different rare items and aspects that she's just been passively gathering for what she has no idea. She has not grown particularly closer to her deity over the past 6 or 7 months or so. Mostly he's asking for more and she's telling him to fuck off. I'm doing shit. And then one afternoon, early afternoon because of time zone differences, Gray receives that sending. While drinking your signature espresso, of
Right.
course. With shawarma that you purchased from down the street.
Where Zin's character fucking embarrassed that one Spaulding. Yes. Gray would have made that a regular place. That's a lot to take in at once. My tribe and Pastille? That's a lot. I'll need to reflect on this. And then do I do one more sending?
These are your spells for the upcoming
I
day.
know.
Keep in mind.
Yeah, because I got my full rest. I've already added everything back. Yeah, I'll do one more. I can understand your hesitancy, but the knowledge of these gods here are something that we lack. If you know things that can help us, you can save an entire city, or perhaps the whole
City. Cut off at city. You could save an entire city.
and something I've wanted to know about. And if I can help, I will. Find me in casino.
Now, Gray's going to start tracking back to casino.
Mhm.
Shouldn't take. It'll take a while.
Yeah. But we've got some time. Till we're back anyway.
Alrighty. So, the rest of your watch goes by without a hitch. Nothing seems to bother you. Everybody inevitably wakes up feeling so much better. Bart, your armor completely fixed. Samdi, the meat in your mouth missing. Everyone else well rested. You continue your journey up to the Frost Key ruins. You've made it past the majority of the Heartless Dunes, but you still have a little bit more ways away to wander up if you want to try to avoid the Inhiba.
They're definitely looking for us. Sorry, I'm just changing my spells for the day. I apologize.
Yeah. All of you spellcasters that do that, go ahead and do that.
So many to choose from. Oh god.
Yeah, druids, aren't they horrible?
Yeah, I mean, like for my first and second level, I'm pretty much set on what I always bring. It's the 5th and 4th, and
It's the big guns.
the big guns. Yeah. Alright, I'm good. I say we try and steer clear of the Inhiba. Because that was bad.
That
Looks at
was.
Vance awkwardly.
It was very, very bad. That did
It
not
was.
work out
Too
the
many
way I
legs.
hoped.
So
Do-
Continued.
more eastern kind of travel.
Does anyone know, or maybe you would, Kat? Who's this tyrant we're going to see?
Let's find out.
Or have you heard anything about this Frost Key ruins, Vance?
It was
Oh, she might not.
it was a titan or something that was aligned against Lyra.
Hmm. Just trying to decide what to bring. That's all. Should have asked that last night. Oh, well.
That's all the information you know about it.
Yep.
And apparently people live up there.
Right.
So you all continue marching and moving.
Do I have to use a spell
I would
slot
like-
for create water in this time? Because I know we talked about.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. I'm
Every
marked up.
every day you still have to use one spell slot for create food and water.
Or just water at least. Because
Yeah,
I think I
yeah,
can
yeah.
find food pretty easily.
In a desert?
I don't have create food, so
We had
Oh yeah,
pumpkin
you have
rations.
good berries.
I don't make good berries.
Yeah, the party did buy a metric ton of
Yeah.
Yeah,
rations,
we did.
so that's fine.
We have we still have 150.
I don't make good berries. I'm not one of those druids. Okay.
I'm not that kind of druid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Senpai-san, I'm not that kind of druid.
Stop it.
Ooh woo. Anyways,
No, I'm getting some gummy bears, and I found one that's in the shape of an axe.
Tom, do you get gummy bears from?
Mama
Say
Boosie.
it's probably best not to ask.
Probably not best to ask where I got the animal collagen.
I say, yeah, that gelatin sauce is suspicious.
Anywho, as you all are traveling, I would like somebody to roll me the d6 to see what the weather is looking like
Wait.
for the next
Yeah,
stretch of
and then I can
distance.
just use Druidcraft.
And you'll
I'll
know.
roll. 3. See, Druidcraft, I guess, is useful.
Exceptionally windy.
Wow.
Clear
How
skies.
Fitting.
I'm not done. Periodic. What would those be called? Not a tsunami,
A
but
gust.
like
Sandstorm?
doo-doo-doos.
Yeah.
Periodic doo-doo-doos.
Maelstroms.
Doo-doo-doos.
Maelstroms.
I have that spell prepared.
So that's what you have to look forward to today, Fen.
Let's go.
Thousands, 2000s. I forgot what that entire genre was called. Dubstep.
No,
I'm sorry.
no, that was techno. Darude was techno.
Which is still an amazing.
Dubstep. Fun.
Techno is still an amazing.
Potato murder.
90s club music. Oh.
That was the good shit. The
Tim
Blade
kn-
1
Tim
soundtrack.
knows what I'm talking about. Tim's definitely been at some 90s clubs back in the day.
Yeah.
This is
What
techno.
about me makes you think I ever spent time in a club?
Whistle in mouth, a bunch of different chem lights. Just
I'm the right age for 90s club music,
I know.
but the wrong person for it. I was already deep into D&D by that point in time.
He looks like the type of guy that was doing LAN parties.
I did do a lot of
Friday
LAN
nights.
parties in the
Yeah.
day.
Yup,
I did a lot
yup.
of LAN parties as well.
Used to carry your machine.
At the last possible 90s club night, I was 3 years old.
Jesus.
Tim, stop.
Baby.
I was in high school in 1990. So
That's when I was
Baby.
born.
There you go. There you go, Jess.
Damn.
You feel like a pedophile now.
I did go to my first ever concert in 1999 when I was 6 years old.
Nice. I went to my first ever
Ozfest
concert.
99. It was
Ozfest
years ago.
99.
Yeah,
Nice.
Coheed and Cambria
Oh,
was
shit.
there. Black Label Society, Slipknot, Jimmy Eat World showed up for some stupid reason.
What the fuck?
Like, I don't know, but it was
Tim,
good.
I just thought of this. We can totally have a Red Rocks in Comorder. I can build it for you.
Oh, that we could have a nice outdoor
Amphitheater
amphitheater.
off of natural terrain. I could make you that.
Ooh.
Well, his name is Vance, by
I
the
know,
way,
I know,
in
I know.
character.
I'm sorry. I was just saying this out of character.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I was
I
saying
thought
this
you
out
were
of
actually
character. But we'll get back into the character. Sorry.
back to the characters, guys.
Back to the
So.
character. Oh, there goes Rabbit.
You all travel for the better part of the
Mhm.
day before Samdi, the canary on your shoulder, looks behind itself and dives into the sand head first.
I quickly look behind myself.
Your pet is broken.
There is a 90-foot tall wall of sand storming through this
Why did
area.
I bring anything through these things?
I scream at Cat.
It's like a mile away from
I
you.
scream at Cat. Wall of sand.
Even better, she starts casting the hut. Hard cast.
Okay, are you hard cast? You prepared it? Let's go. 1 minute cast time.
Yep.
So,
And I have to
As
cast it
you're
at first
all-
level.
as you're all waiting there,
Because
the
I'm out of thirds, man. I cast 3 sending.
guys, this is a landmark in our games. The first time anybody has ever hard cast Tiny
Yeah.
Hut. possibly in all of D&D.
Yeah.
And as you are standing there, you all watch as this massive wall of sand is about to crash down on top of you, and the hut goes over your heads. You see this massive storm rolling through the environment, blackening out the sky above you, and swirling through with different aspects of different caravans that have been caught,
Oh,
different
fuck.
people's tents and other things that are just swirling and slamming,
cow.
sometimes even against your dome.
Can
It's a
confirm
camel.
this- Can confirm it. Who's been in a sandstorm? It does take a lot of things with it.
Yep.
It's terrifying.
Oh, we lost Jim. He just flew away.
I'm sorry. As you are watching this weird phenomenon, for most of you, of course, Samdi, your family had dealt with this many a times. Many, many, many a times. It's still a bad situation to get caught off guard in. Usually they have to bury themselves and wait for the sand to pass in about 15, 20 minutes or so. But the hut is a good alternative. As this is happening, I would like a perception check from everybody in the party.
Oh, no, this can end poorly.
Why are my rolls so shit?
Hey!
Dude.
Oh, fuck!
Of course, Fen would see.
Finn sees everything.
Yup. We're missing
My
one.
eyes. Let's go,
Zombie.
Hey!
Yay!
Zombie and Fen watch as outside of the hut, an object slams against the bottom or the top of the hut and goes sailing off further ahead. When you look over at it, there is a humanoid individual holding on to what appears to be a sandboard with this large sail sailing through the environment and screaming at the top of their lungs.
I need one of those.
What?
I can project your planet up in here.
Holy shit! Did you
Feels
see
like a
that?
very
Oh my
bad
God.
idea.
Yeah,
I
Did you
did.
see that? I'm like on the bubble, like. What the fuck?
we need to
I
figure
did
out how
indeed
to
see
make
that
those.
crazy person.
Yeah.
We need to know how to
That's-
make those, Fen.
I could just kill you
Above-
now if you have a death wish.
Oh, come on.
A moment goes by, and you see another 5 of the individual, boom, one of them hitting the dome, and the rest
Yep.
just sailing around.
As they hit the dome, can I connect with their mind?
Sure.
I'm assuming it's just adrenaline.
Yeah. You literally hear Darude Sandstorm playing in your head right now.
This is your conscience.
Fuck yeah! Woohoo!
Alright, okay, let's drop that sort of shit. How long until a sandstorm passes by?
Wait, what?
Answer the
They,
question.
they turn their board to the side, like roughly about 50 or so feet away from the dome, looking around confused. And you watch as like the sail is still being pushed against from all of the raging sand, but it squats into the sand itself from the edge of the board, so like it actually solidifies them there. And wait, is someone out here? Hello?
Where do I-
speaking?
Ask him where I get one of those boards.
It wants to know how you got one of those boards.
Oh, we make them. The sandstorm. Oh, are you guys okay? You need help?
Some of them definitely do need help, but not that type of help.
I desperately need a sand surf board.
All right.
Windsurfing board, whatever it is.
Somebody just go into the sand like a crocodile.
I'm not going out there right now.
That
All right, we're in a bubble thing at the bottom of the sandstorm. We keep bouncing on our little shelter.
Oh, my bad. Oh, that's what I hit. I was hoping it wasn't a person.
It's actually several people.
Damn, y'all okay?
Well, it's a
You see the individuals like craning their neck, holding on to the sail, like just trying to find.
Can I turn the hut invisible so like you can see out and in?
Oh, yeah. The individual looks, and you see a hand just wave, then gets shot back, and they bring it back down.
Zombie, I don't see you able to walk out of this. Out into
Katarine just
I have a plan.
Hey, yeah.
I-
So guys, I can help you, okay? You got any rope?
Several
You do.
feet.
Didn't we buy a bunch of rope? Wasn't that one of the things we bought?
we have
Yes,
like
that
hundreds of feet of rope.
we have like 200 yards, yeah. Some shit like
Want some gummy bears? I've been making them.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, if you got rope, tie it to this thing. They reach behind themselves, and you see them pull out what looks like a hand crossbow, and sunk. You watch as a grappling hook goes flying and tings off the side of your hut, and then goes flying to the side. Oh, didn't work. I'll try to aim better. And he starts cranking and pulling
Sandy,
it
tell
back.
them that nothing can pass through the bubble.
Can I stick my hand out?
Try to catch it? Sure. If you're the one who wants to try to catch a missile.
I'll try and catch
Yeah.
it.
Look, I was just asking if I could stick my hand out. I wasn't asking if I was going
Yes, you
But,
did.
Yeah, we can go in and out of the bubble.
What
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
I mean we're fine in here. What are you trying to do with them, Sandy?
Good luck, Vance. I give
Why are you looking at me like I'm trying to do something? It's
Because you're
Vance that wants
talking
to
with
talk to
them.
them.
Oh, then perhaps we should wait until after the storm to talk with them?
What if they're gonna follow the storm though? They don't. We at least need to like get them to stop. Maybe they can help and tell us about where we're going.
Vance, are you trying to catch the projectile he's
Yeah, I'm
trying
gonna
to
try
fire?
and catch
Do you
it.
have guidance?
All right, sleight of
You have
hand
guidance,
check.
Vance?
Okay.
Oh,
And
toucan.
Pretty good.
Let's go.
+4, 22. As it fires outwards, you like push past everybody, reach your hand up, and catch the shaft of the grappling hook before it like pings off the
Sam,
side,
don't
and you
look at
feel
me.
the tension. You feel the tension rippling through the environment as you pull the grappling hook into the dome. And the guy just goes, "All right, good catch, guys."
Totally feel the tension rippling through the shaft. Yeah.
Look, I am not a part of this group when it comes to this sort of shit. I would like to clarify my intention to disassociate myself.
What you would? Into all the shaking.
It is assumed. It is assumed, yes. Anywho, you pull it inside and you're able to tie your rope around it. Then he'll shout back, "All right, guys, don't worry. The storm is going to pass here in probably like 10 minutes or so, okay? I got it. Just hold on to that rope tight around each of you, and we're going to use my glider to try to like pull you out, okay?"
Yay!
Why are we trying to leave when
No, you said you need my help.
No, I mean we're fine, but we could have a conversation after the storm, or are you continuing?
Well, my family's going up ahead following the storm. It's a good one today. But I can catch up with them later. It's fine.
Okay, then we will just wait out the storm. Can you
Oh, wait. You guys aren't like raiders, are you?
No.
In Hema?
No. We killed a few though.
Shit, really?
Yes.
Nice.
Did we though?
We did.
Killed 2. You have the proof in your bag of holding.
Which I'm hoping stops all psychic transfers.
Maybe. Who knows?
Oh,
I've never
fuck.
tried to
So
stick
you
my
guys
head in a
just-
bag of holding.
So you guys sit there for 10 minutes as you see probably a good another 15 or so of these sand gliders just going by you with individuals on them. A total of roughly 40 people have gone by. And at the end of it, the raging sandstorm settles. Your dome's top, like, foot is the only thing outside of the sand. And the individual starts, like, pulling at their glider and, like, crawling out of the sand itself and uses the rope to kind of, like, jostle and start spreading the sand out so everybody can get out of it. You all are going to have to dig your way out of the sand, but it's easy enough to do.
I'm just gonna swim my way through it.
Hey, guys! Pulls the whole glider and sits it on top of the sand. Pulls down a mask where you see they have these large yellow eyes, these gnarled fang-like teeth all across their jaw, and they look relatively Abakwin, but for some reason they have, like, purplish, bluish skin. Hey, guys! How are you?
Hi.
I stick my hand in the ground and pull out the canary.
Yep.
Place it on my shoulder.
Oh, hey! That looks yummy. Snack for later?
I'd rather you didn't.
Fair enough. How's everyone doing?
Doing
I'm
all
in-
right. We managed to. But we have
Managed to what?
to make it through this storm. But we have some people who are very interested in the vehicle that you're riding.
Oh, yeah, these are sand gliders.
Where can I get one?
My tribe makes them. It's kind of like a heritage thing we do. Whenever there's a massive storm, you know, some people live to just live through the hazards and environment. We live to experience
And what
it.
tribe are you with?
Oh, very good question. We belong to...
Frantically looks at the smudged handwriting on his hand.
Tell people this.
We are the totally not.
We're the Radun.
Radun.
And that translates in Abakwin to Sand Riders.
Is the Dune part sand riders or is the
Dune is sand. Ra is rider. So it's like the rider of sand. Sand rider.
yes.
Yeah,
Interesting.
pleasure. Who are all of you? They walk over, pull off a glove, and you see they have these long, sharp nails and, like, go to, like, shake your hand.
Catherine.
Pleasure. They are freezing cold, Katarine, when they, like, shake your hand.
Hmm.
I'm in mid shakeout, getting all the sand off me like a dog getting water off. Just on fours, just
Yeah.
Assuming your hair puffs up.
yep.
Everyone else?
Yeah.
Zombie. And I guess we're equally as cold.
No.
You have been basking in the sun.
Yeah, all of you are normal warmth for yourselves, but Samdi is cold. Yeah, he's cold-blooded. But, like, your scales are warm. All right, go ahead, Vance.
Vance. Can I? Are
Pleasure
those
to meet
for
you.
sale? Do I have to bake one? I mean, is this like a tribal thing?
Oh, man, it's I don't have much in the way of need for, like, money.
Oh my
You know?
god, they're hippies in the desert.
Damn hippies, and we know it.
But, like, if you want to learn how to make one, I'll totally, like, we'll take the time. It takes roughly, like, 2 or 3 weeks to make one. You know, we just got to find some good quality wood.
If I ever have 2 or 3 weeks, I will try to fight you.
Hell yeah, just look for the biggest storm. That's what we're always aiming for.
Is there like another one coming? Can you guys like predict them, or do you just?
Well, we got a guy that can predict when they're about to arrive, and that's when we kind of, like, go out and try to find it.
Oh, that's very useful.
He's real good at reading the clouds.
Do you
Eating the
would-
clouds.
Yeah.
You see him do anything special before he reads the clouds, or is it just like pop clouds?
I mean, I don't really pay that close of attention to it. Like most of the time, he looks up at the sky for a moment, breathes in the air, and he either says today's gonna be a good day, or like, nah, the weather's normal.
And I hope you don't mind us asking, but is it your whole tribe that went?
Oh yeah, all of us. We always travel with it wherever it takes us. You know, wherever the sands blow.
So you don't have like a home per se. You're just nomadic. You just travel with the storm everywhere.
I mean, like, it feel like it's not right to say we don't have a home. We got a home.
Well,
where you are.
It's the desert.
Home's where you
But-
are.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry, I did not phrase that properly.
You're all right, man.
You travel with the storm all the time, is what you guys do.
All the time. Whenever there's a storm, we always ride it to our next destination.
Could we just go with you where everyone's meeting up? You have to get back there, and we're kind of heading northwestish.
I mean, yeah, I don't see any reason why not. He goes over to his to the glider and starts twisting the sail as it rotates out from the board itself, and he pulls out these straps of leather that allows him to like put the board over his back, clasp it on, and pulls at the sail, and the sails collapse inwards into like a staff.
Interesting. Like
That
air
is-
nomads.
That's fascinating.
Oh my god, it's like air nomads from
Airbender.
Airbenders staff. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we got a lot of real good people with tinkering and stuff. That's not really my forte. I'm one of the watchers.
So you keep an eye out on the goings on around.
So's Barkov.
Is your travel?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're a watcher too, man? Nice. Hey, cool armor. What's that made out of? Red bark?
Bartakov.
Buttercup, stop being.
I guess he doesn't like talking much,
well,
does he?
Yeah.
The
You know,
armor? It's
Whatever
Well-
Warhammer thing you're reading, stop.
it's something I got from a place a long way away from here. Helps me deal with the heat of the desert because, good God, it's so fucking hot in this country.
Oh, it ain't so bad,
We
man.
are-
Just gotta know how to wear the right stuff. And I will admit, it is a little warmer out here. It gets cooler the more west we head, though.
Right. He and I are from a country that is mostly snow and ice bound, so it is a little warm for us.
Dude, I have cousins from Frost Key.
You
Nice.
do?
Yeah.
What is the situation over there?
What do you mean?
Well,
We're-
we're heading over to investigate something, but we don't know much about the locals. What can you tell us?
I mean, they're nice enough, you know. They like to do a lot of trading and bartering. They don't have much in the way of like good resources, though. Like we mostly find the good stuff, we kind of like give it to them.
Mhm.
But once in a while, they pull out some like fancy, cool thing that they have, and they trade it to us. Also, like they're real good at storing up a whole bunch of good drink and just offering it to us.
Very
Oh,
nice.
nice. Any?
Yeah, good. The good blood, you know.
Good blood.
Yeah.
Tell me about this. What is this good blood?
Good blood? Oh, not sure where they get it from. I mean, it's kind of hard to find volunteers most of the time. Like we only have a handful of people within our tribe. But yeah, it's always like super rich, very nutritious, tastes wonderful. So they trade in that a lot to us.
Have you been thinking about the good blood?
What actually is this good blood? And
I
why
think
do
it's
you-
actually blood that they get from voluntary hosts.
Yeah.
why?
Drink.
Yes,
Bart,
What are you talking
why
about?
blood
Bart,
from people?
Wait. Starts looking at your mouths. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Most people alive out here are like me. I didn't realize y'all were like living.
Right.
A non-blue skin and non-long nails and
No. It's only when you get really old that you get the blue skin. And also, it's my diet. I'm a vegetarian. So, well, I mean, not vegetarian. I'm a animalitarian. So I only, drink the good blood from animals and stuff.
Right. So it would be what, vampirism?
Vampirism feels like such a
It's-
toxic
it
word.
is-
What?
You have to
Hang
understand,
on.
it's not that there's no judgment behind it. It's just the word that I have for it.
Really?
All right, that's fair. That's
None
fair.
whatsoever. Are you telling me that
What?
this Frost Key Ruins is what you say? It's a vampire commune?
Commune? Nah, man, they're a whole civilization.
heresy.
No, wrong.
Yeah,
That's the wrong character.
you think Bart gives a fuck about undead? He can just smell them.
Can we just like give some of our blood and have free passage over there?
I mean, I already said I'd take you guys. You don't feel obligated to give us blood, man. I mean, we got plenty. We're
Hang
good.
on.
Perfect. I like
Yeah.
the blood where it is
Would that
inside of me.
make us more or less advantageous against Silk?
To
What would? What?
As with your condition,
Condition? Dude, what?
blessing curse, whatever, the lifestyle,
Smack.
whatever it is.
Let's not be
Yeah.
insensitive.
Whatever it is, does it come with what? Any physical advantages?
What are you?
Resistances, immunities?
Oh, buddy, no. I'm sorry, but like, we've come across fanboys before.
He's
We're not
turning
really-
you.
Yeah, we're not like, our family's pretty good. We have a solid number and like, yeah, not everybody acts as cool as us like when they get it. So like,
It's something to keep
Eh.
protected.
No, that's fine. We are in a situation.
also like when you get to choose your family, you get super picky about your family,
No, that's
right?
fair. That's
Like,
fair. I
Certainly.
completely understand. My point
Many of
was
us
that
have
we are-
family issues, we understand.
Ugh.
oh yeah, most people do when they come to us.
Yeah. When I was only asking because we're coming up most likely into a pretty hostile situation when we return home, and I'm looking for any additional
Oh, man.
advantage that we can get. But no, it's fine. I appreciate it. It's a close-knit thing.
Yeah.
Significant potential downsides. Good support group required. I get it.
Have you tried talking to them?
Yes.
Like whatever the issue's going to be, like just have a conversation about, it, like try to like talk it
talking
out.
We-
is going to assist against genocide.
Oh, I don't like
right.
that.
And one thing too, you might.
Yeah.
Your people seem to be very welcoming, and I mean, if they're anything like you, they are. It just so happens that Tal'Dorei are working against to prevent genocide. Also, is a worshipper of Bastille. I thought perhaps that would be interesting.
Wait, what?
Thought
God.
perhaps you would want to know.
The individual drops the very nice appearance on their face, and at the mention of Pastille, you see like their teeth begin like salivating and drooling outwards, and they seem much more like a feral beast that you would associate vampires with. That creature doesn't have anything to do with this part of the land.
There is one such person in Casino.
Ah.
And that is who we are traveling to the Foskey ruins to retrieve an item that can help us against them.
Oh.
Quick, what's the opposite word of who's the opposite god of Pastille? Say it. So he like gets back to who he is.
But hey, no
Oh
issue,
my
I guess,
God.
then. We're just going to stay out of the whole situation. Thank you for the warning about, like, someone like that being down there. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah.
Right. No, it's understandable, but it's from someone who is from outside of the desert, learning a few things about what is going on. I thought perhaps you could use the warning.
Yeah, I really appreciate the warning. Yeah, I'll make sure. Well, hopefully none of the storms try taking us down that south, but we're probably just going to avoid. We kind of don't even really go past the Heartless Dunes anyways, so yeah. But thank you. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Pastille.
Oh, about those dunes.
Don't say that.
I wanted to see if you'd swap the music over for a second.
I'm not that quick. I'm not that quick.
Pastille.
It's just
I don't know how regularly you go down that way, but we were passing through, and yeah, the whole place seems to be on fire now.
Wait, what do you mean? It's a desert. It's always like hot.
No, I mean it's literally a roiling inferno of flames. Don't know what happened.
Really? Oh, that sounds cool, actually. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, no, just be careful. It seemed to be exploding every now and again.
Huh.
Do you guys, like,
I should be able to regenerate through it, no problem.
It's not a thing that we can do.
Yeah, I know, fragile and all that. It's cool, like
Mortality.
that's why I like.
You know, that whole thing.
Yeah, it's understandable. It's good, like everything, has their things.
I can eventually help you guys get your stuff back, like an arm or a toe.
Really? Wow, that sounds pretty useful.
I'm not planning on cutting off my arm or toe quite yet.
I was thinking your tail in case you need to get away.
Bold of you to
hey, you
assume
guys
I
wanna-
don't just do that normally.
You guys want to travel with me? We're heading towards like northwestern-ish area.
Perfect.
Yeah. We just gotta follow, and he looks across the horizon where you see like the edge of that black, cloudy area. Yeah, that way. And he just starts wandering.
Let's go.
We unearthly camels.
The sun is not affecting him
Yeah.
whatsoever.
You do notice he has a very wide brim hat that like covers his face from the sunlight, and every inch of his body, other than his hands,
Covered.
are covered. You continue following with him, and he'll continue the conversation with all of you. So listen, just out of curiosity, what item are you looking for in the Frost Key?
A javelin, ancient, old, probably of no use anymore. When was it used? I don't. I just know ancient.
Right. It's something. Don't know. It could also be very like a hidden thing. We don't have too much information on it.
Could be useful. You don't know of any like tyrannical like people. Wow, I just used a good word.
I'd say so. I mean, the asshole you guys were talking about from Casino sounds pretty tyrannical. Yeah, there's a couple of people from the ruins that are more tyrannical than others. Not everybody's, that chill. Like I choose to only eat animals because I think like it's immoral to consume the like life essence of a creature that I once was, But like I need blood to survive. So like I try not to eat from humanoids if I can help it. The reptilian ones, it's kind of like a grayish area, but for me,
I turn to
no,
him.
thank you. No, thank you. I'm just, like I stick to like oxen, camels, stuff like that.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah. Scorpions actually taste real good.
That
not
is
gonna
true.
lie.
I once
Like a thicker ichor.
Knew someone who had goats.
Goats? I've never tried goat.
Cat.
What?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm having
Sorry,
a
that was
conversation.
meant for Jess. That was meant for Jess. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was definitely
How-
meant for
So-
Jess.
How many characters can I reference of mine in one session?
You.
So, I will say though, I know of someone who has been locked away inside of the ruins for a while.
Someone who's been locked away.
Yeah, not really one of my people.
What do you mean?
So like they're immortal, right? Really freaking big too.
This is
Like
definitely it.
large person. But they're locked inside of a tower made out of the Everfrost that like covers most of the ruins itself. Which is really cool, honestly. You guys come from snowy areas. You probably have Everfrost where you come
Yes,
from, right?
something like it.
Yeah. So like it's really cool stuff. If you've never heard about it, no matter what you do to it, it won't break, crack, or melt.
Well,
Just it's invulnerable to like everything. It's weird. And they haven't been able to get out. But like, you know, some of us have found ways in because we're smaller. We can go in. Never a good idea. I once knew a guy who like his head was thrown down like a javelin towards all of us on a pike.
nice.
That sounds like the person that we are looking for, yes.
You're looking for the oh, I'm sorry. Like I kind of like you guys. You're pretty cool. Like other than his insensitive comments.
We're working on him.
Like it's fine. You know, like not. I get it. Like I don't know. You know, like I don't call you guys blood bags or anything like that. You know, like
And not that that would really be that harmful to us to be called that. But anyway, what more can you tell us about this this immortal? Do you happen to know if he is killable or
Key word is immortal.
well, you can live for a long time but still be subject to being stabbed.
yeah. No, she's right. Yeah, you can always die, no matter what. I think there's nothing that's like unkillable, but it won't die from like mundane things like aging.
Right.
You know, like me, I could die. Like any one of you could like rip my head off, toss my body into a body of water, take the head and bring it onto consecrated grounds of like Lyra or some shit like that, and like
Oh.
just burn it. Like I could die from all of that, you know. But like, yeah.
Interesting.
But the normal things. Dizzy.
Yeah, normal
Yeah.
things. Yeah. Like, yeah. Old age, I guess. Like,
May I ask how old are you?
ooh, that is a. I mean, I stopped paying attention around 300.
Oh, so you know quite a bit of. I mean, I know you may not have come down to below the dunes and all, but there are many people in Casino who do not have many histories beyond what 100 years ago or so.
Yeah. I mean, I pretty much like I pay close attention to like my family, you know, what they taught me about themselves, things that happen around here. I know.
Interesting.
I've never really cared about, you know, what happens outside of my field of view, you know, kind of a live in the moment type of guy.
Ah, that is understandable. Do you have someone who is like a history keeper or a lore keeper or something of that
Probably
nature?
the one who reads the air.
I did not hear you.
Probably the one that reads the air.
Probably.
Yeah, well, reads the sky. You don't read air. You read
Yeah,
the
of
sky,
course you
Well-
don't listen to the air or. No.
Yeah, no, the sky speaks.
Right.
You know.
Mhm,
It's just
mhm.
interesting. once everything is settled, um, perhaps maybe we could come back and learn some of your history and share it if it's something that you're willing to share.
I mean, you're more than welcome to ask anybody you want. I'll bring them by. Some people may ask you for like a trade of blood, you know?
Mm.
I can tell you right now, two of you I can smell would probably get a pretty good deal on your blood.
Who would that be?
That guy points at Vance, and that guy points at Samdi.
I can get Vance, but why me?
Naturally chilled.
Oh.
Like when you have a red wine, you want it at a different temperature.
Yeah.
Which is probably the
Oh, I
reason
miss
why they
wine.
want your blood as well, Vance.
I haven't had wine in a long time. The only wine they keep over at the Frost Key is always with blood infused in it.
You can still drink wine, you just don't gain a whole lot of benefit out of it.
I mean, I can like slosh it and taste it, but I have to spit it out. If I eat it, it's kind of like
Mm.
not good. But like if it's infused with blood, I can consume it. You know.
All
Blood
very
ruin the taste of
interesting.
wine?
Yeah, I can taste one.
No, but does it ruin the taste of pure wine?
I assume it's kind of like a cocktail. You know, you just got to mix it with the right stuff.
Anyways, let
So-
aside.
So why are we selling my blood?
We're not. It's just a
I'm
possibility.
just
Oh.
saying.
It's
Yeah.
a possibility in the future if we want to learn about their histories.
Not the weirdest thing I've done.
Probably not the weirdest thing that you've done in the last month.
Probably not.
Maybe. I don't know you like that though.
We get into some interesting things.
Yeah? All right. Cool. Oh, you guys gotta share some stories with me though. I love to hear about like different places people have been, cool things they've done, you know. I'm a little bit of an adrenaline
Did you
junkie.
guys ever work with the Mercy folk?
Yeah, we worked with them like 100, 200 years ago or so.
Okay. Cool.
Why, you know them? How have they been?
I think they're all dead.
Oh, that ain't so bad.
No. Like not.
They are kind of dead.
Yeah, like no longer a part of.
Like unalived.
Right.
Dead.
Yes.
It's interesting how different perspectives tend to make different words. Like we would consider you undead, but you're considered dead.
No, I'm dead. I'm just dead. I'm not undead. You know, you're either dead or you're not, you know? Unalive, like I live every day. I live in the moment. Can't say I'm not alive. I'm just dead.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird combination of having like two things we usually consider separate entities.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, okay.
Philosophy aside.
Yeah, I'm not really a big thinker.
No. You think about different
hey-
things than other people.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thanks, man. You know, you're pretty all right. He like pats you on the shoulder.
Wipes away drool.
Tasty.
But yeah.
I might be a little too spicy for them.
Yeah. Why is it spicy? I'll look over at you, Vance. So yeah, you're interested in getting yourself a glider?
I am.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, you're probably not going to get one as fancy as mine. I'll be real with you.
Well, I gotta imagine you
what
don't want a
I-
super fancy one for your first one, do you? You gotta practice. I assume it's not super easy surfing on the wind.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's not, and it's actually going to take us about a day and a half to catch up with all of them. If you want, you know, I could show you how to like sit on it, how to like, you know, like get a handle on it, teach you some of the
I'd
basics.
love to. Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's just call it like one vial of your blood.
Sure. Yeah,
Sounds
you
good
just
to
want
you?
to take it out of the tap? I mean, I don't have like a thing.
No, I have vials. I have
okay.
vials. It's what we trade in most of the time. And he'll like reach behind him into a small pouch and pulls out a vial and hands it to you. He's like, all right, yeah, just let me see your palm. And he'll just cut it and drip and fill the vial.
I'll fill a vial.
Yeah, he'll cork it. Thanks, man. And he'll put it in his pouch.
I'm just imagining
Someone
he
will
has a
trade me something
straw.
good for that. Just it's a martini. Actually, it's a Vance.
Martini.
There
But anyways.
vigorously.
So you go through for the low price of your blood. Hey guys, you have spilt your blood for a lot less than
Right.
this. Okay, let's be real. So
Very
like,
true.
as you continue traveling, the next day while everyone's resting, he's trying to go over some of the basics. A dirty martini. He's trying to go over some of the basics with you. You know, how to position yourself properly, how you have to like lean with it, rock with it, based off of the direction that the wind is blowing. Being able to like, you know, hold on to it properly. And the number one most important thing you need to remember is you're not choosing where to go, right? You're just going with it for the ride. Wherever it takes you, that's where it takes you. Just got to deal with it, right?
You just got to ride the storm. It's just a matter of staying on with where it's going. And
Yeah. As soon as you get into that groove where you can follow and feel the storm, that's where it'll get to you.
I could live that lifestyle.
Nice. Wherever the wind takes you, right?
That's pretty much how I do it
Wherever
anyway.
she
I
pleases.
suggest not living that life, fans.
I don't know. It sounds pretty good.
It is not until we're done with this, please. Considering that we're making a particular weapon for you.
All right.
You don't need all those worldly possessions. Vance joins a commune, the side quest. Just so wait, I just give you guys a couple of vials of blood a week and I get to just hang out?
I'm in!
Awesome. But anyways, after a couple of days of travel, you eventually catch back up with the nomadic tribe, and you see that there's a great number of them here. You were about right in your count, about 40 of them or so in total. And as you approach, not all of them have his level of purplish, bluish skin. Some of them are just slightly blue tinted. Some of them still look fairly pale by comparison. Most of them are just very pale, though. And as you're walking through here, there's a very dark atmosphere in general. They have these large canopies and tents set up to hide themselves from the sunlight, and it's very curious how all of them are looking at you. And you even start noticing a few of them as you're walking through are getting grabbed by their hands and escorted away.
It is starting to it's later in the day, right?
By the time you catch up with them, it's been a couple of days.
Couple of days. Okay. Let me
I'd put you about right here.
Oh, we're close.
Yeah, you're getting close. So yeah,
goodness. Is there anyone that we need to
Uh,
make our introduction to? Any sort of
Ritual that's like we should
right?
respect.
you know, I should bring you over to Emerson. Yeah, I'm gonna introduce you to Emerson.
Got a friend,
Is that the guy that reads the clouds, or
probably.
Yeah, good guess. He wanders through all of the crowds of individuals, and you see one of them begin salivating a lot as you pass by, and two individuals come over, grab the individual like by the chest and start pulling them away. Yeah, I figured at this point. Oh, re-preparing spells. Daylight, daylight.
Yeah, I
daylight.
was like, ah,
Sunbeam.
it was what Emerson was the name.
Emerson, yes.
Does your I'm sorry. Do you guys are you a tribe? Are you a people?
I mean, tribe, people, commune, family.
Does your family
Communist.
not get a lot of visitors?
Blood bags.
No, not you. Like, sometimes we get, like, the fans,
Hmm.
people who, like, aspire to our lifestyle and stuff. There's a surprising number of them out there.
Dressed in all black.
Can't blame them, but it's not suitable for everyone,
Right.
Yeah. We call them the
Dressed
goths,
in all black. You know.
Yeah.
I'll do anything to become like you. Please.
Yeah, dude, you sound just like one. It's funny, man. It's funny.
I'll break out my lute and start playing Black Parade.
Immediately, you see 6 people stand at attention and just pay attention.
When I was a young boy.
Oh my god.
You walk over towards one of the tents that has a handful of pillows set up around it, a few different gliders that are being fixed up and worked on, and there's this kneeling vampire in between all of them. He has pure powder white complexion and red tribal marking that goes down the front of his face, coming to an arrow past the nose. He has what looks to be reddish tattoos going up, imitating 4 fangs on the bottom jaw and 2 fangs tattooed right above his top jaw. Completely shaven sides of his head, but the middle is made into a very nicely kept, almost like side-hanging mohawk that's just tied in the back. His ears are very sharp, clearly a Bachwin in origin. As you all wander over, he rotates his head and looks at each of you, and he has pitch black eyes. Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Sorry.
Mr.
Nice to
Emerson.
meet you.
Pleasure. And he stands up very swiftly, gracefully, without using his hands or even like bending his knees. It's very strange how he did that. Pivots and wanders over towards you all with a very notable grace. Ben, I need you to roll me an insight check.
Insight check.
Yeah.
21.
This individual is an expert predator. You would estimate towards the height of the hierarchy. Not one that's been like slightly domesticated like other predators you've come across, but one that still has that wild
Side. It's
aspect
there.
to them.
Mhm.
It's
Oh,
there
God.
very clearly.
Mr. Anderson.
I am Emerson.
No, that was a
Pleasure to meet you all.
Matrix joke.
I know. Mr. Anderson.
Yep.
And all of you must be the individuals keeping one of the children here safe. Thank you.
He's been an excellent host.
I would hope so. So, why do you all come here?
We
We are making our way to the Frosky ruins.
yeah, and we, thought we'd just stop by, say hello since kind of ran into you all.
How kind of you.
Yes, very.
Well, it is always a pleasure to meet wanderers and travelers all the way out here. I would encourage you, though, if you wander through our encampment, we do have a few people under a century reborn try covering up your vital marks. When they see that, it makes them very thirsty, and it's difficult to control them.
Could I just prepare a bunch of vials and just toss them at them so they don't attack me?
That wouldn't go in your favor.
Yeah, I thought not.
Does it take a while to learn control of yourself after you've been turned?
About a century is where you start being able to control yourself without need of assistance. Takes about 20 years to be able to control yourself when you see a mortal to not just attack it. And after 2 centuries, you can even be around freshly spilt blood without batting an eye. Some people are more progressed. He puts his hand on your traveling companion's shoulder, being able to resist blood in all of its nature when it is around you. That is why we use him to keep watch for all of us. There are some fanatics that try to entice us with their blood in order to try to fell us.
I mean, yeah, I used the cheese to get the rat. That went across a lot worse than I was expecting it to.
It is fine. I am not offended by the opinions of people I barely know.
I like you. That's nice.
He was speaking very highly of you all. He was talking a lot about how you guys ride the storms and kind of travel with it. That you can predict when the storms are coming.
He'll start eyeing you up.
God. Yeah.
Yes, I can. I can predict many things that happen. Listening to the wind can grant you wonderful insight.
It's very true. Or just be a nuisance sometimes.
Of course.
Like a mom telling you not to do something.
Never encountered that personally.
Not. Oh yeah.
You frequently get told not to do something that feels almost like nature.
Looks
for you
at the
to do.
group.
All the time.
It is difficult when you have a more, let's say, natural side.
Yes, I think we're in agreement there. I'm just gonna come out and ask it. Were you of the Mercy folk? Oh, okay. Well, that gets rid of that easily.
I am of the Black Mist.
Black Mist.
You don't know much about our ways.
Anything? No.
The Black Mists. We are 2 tribes of people. Originally, before this happened. We listened to the calls of both the wind and the ice, hence the name of the mist. We fought endlessly with ourselves and others, like the Merciful. And at some point, this happened. To those like me and the other Black Mist folks. And we learned how to listen a bit more. How to calm down. Not need to fight or crave it, even. But to be ready for it. He takes a very slow step to your left, Ben.
Hmm?
And he just gives you a sideways glance. I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
Yep, that was not intelligence. 3.
As he gives you that side glance, just something in you makes you like flinch backwards. That's all. I am sorry. I will try to keep my presence down. I apologize.
It's all right. It's fine. Just instinctual.
Do not worry. I do not wish for any of you to die at my hand right now. I have no reason to. I have no interest in it either.
It's good to know.
But yes, why do you ask of the messy?
Yeah, just learned of them, I guess. And the fact that they were all pretty much eradicated about another good word 200-ish years ago. I mean, we didn't even know who they were up to a week ago or so. 2 days.
Well, I'm more than happy to answer questions for you. If you have them, please
I have
ask.
a lot, but I'm sure others have questions as well too for where we're going. And I mean, now I'm curious of how you all became what you are now. But
Then ask your questions.
huh?
Ask your questions. We will have plenty of time later.
So are the mercy folk, like, do they follow like the earth and the fire, and like, you know, you guys follow the water and the wind, and you guys fought? How did you guys even get turned into what you are? He's just like spilling out questions over and over.
He'll let you just vomit all of your questions out of your mouth.
Because he's nervous too right now.
And he'll look at you. Those of the Black Mist have a strong connection to the spirits of air and water. Yes. Mercy folk have a connection to the fire and the earth. It shows in our natural ways of life. More of a heritage.
Interesting. So no one's ever been someone that follows, like, you know, all of them.
None of us have ever followed any of
Right,
them.
listened, I guess would be.
Listen, they do not seek worship like idols or gods. They just want to be heard. They want to be appreciated.
Oh, they want to do a little more than being heard, some of them.
And he gets a very quick smile on his lips when you say that.
When did you all get turned?
Thousand years ago or so.
Yeah, it doesn't really check out with the timelines we've been looking at. Okay.
What happened to us was a circumstance of a war that broke out. Some of the Black Mist decided to protect sanctity of Heavy. And to fight against agents that Well,
I think I can guess the name.
oh.
Starts with the P.
No.
Oh.
We did not war with them. We warred with others.
I guess I can't guess the name.
You're worried about the one that banes our existence. We'd pissed off a couple of the old gods. They weren't appreciative of us. What we tried to do. Now, mind you, I was much closer to the winds than I was the waters and the ice. But we were punished by having our form changed. This. It took me a few hundred years to learn how to control myself. Many of my family died. Many of them traveled up north, further west, across continents. Maybe they've made homes for themselves.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm thinking out of character.
Yeah, this is. I'm like thinking to.
They were
yeah.
coming back home. Oh my god. Is that what was happening? Oh, sorry, continue. I'm thinking of the Wednesday campaign.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what a thunk!
Coming back home.
Nobody can have nice things here. Some cruel god is always ruining them.
That was our punishment. And some of us that were angry about it ended up waiting for one of ours to stir and awaken. You felt it, didn't you? He begins walking in a circle around you. It's like a lion.
Yeah, oh no, I get the feeling.
Anytime he once he starts circling, Bart will just continually shift himself to be between him and Cat.
Thanks, Bart.
Fuck Finn! Like we're watching Cat.
And the Radoon you guys have been traveling with the whole time has just been sitting there listening to the story, smiling.
Heard what exactly?
Whispers. Comes from behind your left ear, and you don't know when he got there.
Chill.
Fenn's what, 17?
Yes.
Does this unlock something in him? Oh
No!
no!
No! No!
Go to horny jail.
Bonk.
You heard the whispers, haven't you?
Listen, if you're speaking of something that happened 3 weeks ago, it might have been my fault. I'm sorry.
It was
I'm
you.
sorry, I didn't mean to.
Do not apologize. The ice cracked.
It's like I never thought a fail roll would cause so much destruction.
You should roll a 1 on a D100. Anyway. So you do hear them.
Yes, I do. We talk now and then. For a while. We've been in communication. slowly just making sure everything's. Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Sure.
Actually, never mind. I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to open up detect thoughts.
Okay. Well, first off, the loudest thoughts in the room right now are Fen's.
I mean, I figured.
Fen, surface thoughts.
Fuck, what did I just do? this is becoming more troublesome than I think it would have been. I really should listen to Vetra more.
Well, he takes a step back. You are very young. Nobody around to teach you, and I am sorry for that. You all sound incredibly busy. You read his surface thoughts, Katarine.
Mm-hmm.
This individual is curious. I want to learn more from them. Make sure they're not a danger to anybody. I don't like the idea of killing children.
I should hope not.
This is all mental. It's the surface thoughts.
There's Kat would kind of look at them. Yes, Finn is very young, but he has been willing to learn. There's much that he's curious about.
Well, that is fine. Curiosity only kills cats, after all.
Ha! Points at you.
Right.
Bart, roll initiative. Are you
What?
threatening us?
No.
He gives a very playful smile at that statement. But if I understand this correctly from one of us, you are heading to the Frost Key rooms.
We are.
There is something inside you need to commit some task that you desire. We will accompany you up there. I wish to speak more to you then.
Okay.
After you are done with retrieving whatever it is you are looking for, I think you and I need to have a long conversation.
Okay.
Good. Well then. He sits down on one of the pillows, reaches behind it, pulls out this massive hookah. Who
My
wants a smoke?
friend.
And I think that is where we're going to call the session today, everybody. When we come back next week, you get to the Frost Key Ruins, and hopefully you get to go retrieve a legendary spear. But players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. We'll see you next time. Bye.